After Bitcoin has created a massive CME gap over the course of this weekend, Bitcoin is actually starting to fall down ever so slightly again here. And on today's update video, I'm gonna give a big update about this massive bearish divergence which we are currently creating. The major Bitcoin rising wedge we are also creating at this moment of time, the most important resistance levels in this entire region, and many more important charts that are telling us something about what currently is exactly happening. So without any further ado, guys, don't forget to once again slap up that like button back above 1,000 likes. That will be highly appreciated. And with that being said, let me jump straight away in towards the content. First of all, in the lower time frames, we saw that Bitcoin, of course, created that CME gap on the top side since it started to pump towards the upside over the end of this Sunday. And yeah, ever since we closed the CME gap, Bitcoin was trading around $69,000. And ever since that point, Bitcoin is actually falling down a little bit here because, yeah, if we were to be filling up the CME gap, we have to go down towards this exact level right here, $68,417. And personally, I think that is a very likely scenario to be playing out for Bitcoin right now. So to be honest, I am currently still expecting that Bitcoin is going to go ever so slightly lower before it's going to be seeing another push towards the upside. And here on the 4-hourly time frame, while I'm personally very bullish on Bitcoin, I want to be pointing out that currently we're seeing a major bearish development. I mean, what we're seeing is that Bitcoin, of course, pumped heavily towards the upside, but now clearly the momentum in this rally towards the upside is clearly losing. And unless the fact that Bitcoin is potentially going to be seeing another squeeze towards the upside, we're most likely going to be seeing another rally higher. And maybe if we are seeing another push towards the upside to $75,000, we could still save the momentum of this rally towards the upside right now. But currently, the momentum on this trend is just looking very bad here because you can see we're creating less exponential highs and significantly lower highs on the RSI. And that basically means that we're creating a major bearish divergence currently on that RSI, and also including the fact that we're currently creating somewhat of a rising wedge pattern. It is likely to assume that most likely Bitcoin is most likely going to be seeing a breakdown outside of this region right here. So we're creating a rising wedge pattern, and the chances of a breakdown of this pattern are quite big unless, of course, Bitcoin sees another squeeze towards the upside. So very important information you need to be paying attention towards. Currently, however, we are starting to be breaking above this major previous high in the market, which is at $69,000 level. Currently, we're starting to trade above it, which is quite bullish in my opinion. Bitcoin is still trading in a major downtrend. And so far, every single time we've been touching these levels, we've basically seen a rejection, but now we're starting to be breaking above it. So that is actually a very good development. But if you're just then looking at the imminent short term, the charts are looking a little bit more worse. But for the ones that don't understand me, I could be a little bit bearish on the short term, but on the long term, I don't see a big reason to be bearish at all, because on the long term, I believe the Bitcoin bull market is literally about to be starting right now, since on the weekly time frame, we're breaking this major downtrend right here. And what I'm talking about, this bearish momentum on the short term, could, let's say, maybe create Bitcoin to go ever so slightly lower and then another big push towards the upside. That doesn't mean that Bitcoin is going to crash all the way down. That is very important to understand right now. So yeah, Bitcoin is breaking out on the weekly time frame. You can see also on this chart right here that we're currently literally at the beginning stage of this massive Bitcoin bull market. And if history is any indication, this is literally the worst time to be fading the markets. Also, if we're just looking at these previous times we went into October, always at the end of October is the point where we see the most amount of gains getting realized. And if we're then also going to be looking at week 44, which we are entering right now here, week 44 is one of the most bullish weeks in the entire month of October. And actually, you could even consider this is one of the most bullish weeks of the year with an average return of about 10% here. So personally, I am getting very excited for this week. I mean, we had the same with week 42, which was also an extremely bullish week, but week 44 is even more bullish. So honestly, I am very excited for what is about to be happening. Also, on the bigger perspective, I believe the Bitcoin bull market is imminent. The 2023 towards 2024 comparison is exactly playing out like we've been predicting. And the cup and handle pattern on Bitcoin is also about to be breaking out. All we need to do right now is basically break above that $72,000 or $73,000 resistance, and then we're going to be moving higher. And considering the fact that we actually had the longest bear market already for Bitcoin, it is right now likely to assume that we're also going to have the longest bull market. So I believe really that this is a terrible time to be exiting the market. And if you're going to be exiting the market right now, you're literally doing it moments before the bull market. And just like I said earlier in the video, the momentum could be quite bad right now in the imminent short term. We could see an ever so slight correction, but of course, that doesn't take away that I believe that Bitcoin is going to be going much, much higher in the upcoming week here, because such a bearish divergence is maybe something that's going to be playing out for 24 hours, maybe 48, and then most likely we're going to see a big recovery, and maybe Bitcoin can already break above the top side of resistance and create new momentum towards the upside, maybe due to some news or whatever. But as soon as we do break this downtrend right here on the RSI, as soon as we do break the upper sloping resistance line, we are breaking the momentum trend, and that would be something very great for Bitcoin. And if you maybe right now want to be trading Bitcoin or altcoins, don't forget to check it out in the link description of today's video, because if you right now go to Blofin, guys, you can right now sign up an account without using KYC here. So you can trade on Blofin without KYC, and you can claim deposit bonuses worth up to $10,000. So if you're interested in trading without KYC, check it out in the link description of today's video. And if you maybe think, okay, I want to be doing KYC, I want to have a different kind of an account, check out Bybit, where you can do, of course, KYC and claim a free $500 airdrop position if you sign up an account using that link below right now of today's video. So anyways, very important to be paying attention towards these data points. Bitcoin also on the daily time frame has broken the major downtrend. You can see it also right here. We are breaking out of the major bull flag pattern, and that is ultimately also a very bullish thing here for the market. We're breaking out of the bull flag pattern, and as this is happening right now, the price target of this bull flag pattern is laying around $120,000, which is of course an insane target if you would ask me here. Also, the Bitcoin downtrend here on the daily time frame, a 217-day downtrend, guys. We've also broken above this downtrend right now here. So Bitcoin is clearly breaking the most important levels of resistance, and that is what is getting myself very excited. And we do know also in the monthly time frame, falling wedge is breaking out, and in exactly 15 days from now on, guys, it's coming closer and closer. We are going to be having the US election. And if one thing is certain, is that Bitcoin is going to be pumping significantly on those US elections. So I am very excited right now for what is about to be happening. The US elections are about to be happening, and that is going to cause probably that significant spike for the market. I mean, Trump is clearly a pro-crypto president, and that would be something extraordinary for the Bitcoin price if he is going to be getting elected. So yes, this will be having a massive effect on the Bitcoin price. Let's see how it's going to be playing out here. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching towards the amazing new update video. If you did enjoy it, don't forget to slap that like button, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out. Goodbye.